here.
No problem, brother. Hello,
Okay.
ladies and gentlemen. How the heck are you? Guess what? We're here. We're live. We're not quite live on Instagram just yet. We got to press another button for that to happen. Oh, yeah, we are. Okay. I need you guys to just let me know as long as the sound is okay. I want to make sure that my sound is good and that, everything is écoute, okay. You know what I'm saying? Um, Thank you very much, Rob, for being here. D'Artagnan. And Chris, it's good to see you. Thank you for coming. Tonight, we're going to be dealing with, you know what we're dealing with?
Mhm.
The Freedom Convoy, baby! Ow! Today's the first day it actually happened. This is when everybody started landing. They came in from the north, they came in from the south, they came in from all over the place. The east and the west and Canada gathered together in our nation's capital to have weeks of merriment, fun, brotherhood, and making a stand for something that mattered. And thank God I met some of the best people in the world. And tonight, just like last night, we have another special guest for you. I got a little bit of a footage. I'm going to let him kind of now. I want to kind of fill you guys in. All right. So when we have guests on, some people want their identity to be shared, some don't. Some go by nicknames. I don't really care. I want to know the story behind the people. Now, I happen to know who this young man is. He's using a little bit of a kind of weird name here. If he chooses to release his own name, that's great. Not because there's any secrets, but just we want to make sure that everybody gets the kind of proper credit that they deserve. So, are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready for this? Hey, man, are you here?
I'm here. I'm here.
Okay.
Sorry, everybody. I was just rushing up to the room here so I could get some quiet.
Beautiful, brother. Where are you hail from?
So I'm originally from Brantford, Ontario. Um, I was born and raised there. I lived in Paris for a little bit, which is 15 minutes outside of it. Yeah. Spent most of my life there. Never really seen much of Canada until the convoy happened. The farthest I think I ever went was Quebec.
Okay.
So it was interesting. My real name is Dakota. Coda B is just short for my name. It's just an abbreviation. It's what I go by. I don't know. So I had a lot of trolls in Ottawa and stuff, and people that were trying to like sabotage my car and all that. So I kind of had to hide my identity.
Yeah, I've heard this over and over, and it's pretty crazy. Let's start at the beginning for you. So, how did you first get involved in this freedom thing, this freedom movement thing, and when did you first hear about the truckers convoy?
Well, so I was actually on a roof one day. Me and my buddy were laughing because everybody was like, "Oh, you got to wear a mask. You got to wear a mask." I'm like, dude, I work in construction. I'm outside and I'm probably like 50 feet away from the nearest employee to me, you know? So we're like laughing, chuckling about it. And my buddy brings a couple masks to work as a joke, eh? And he's like, "Hey, you got to put this on. You can't get on the roof." I just laughed at it anyways. But so we were chit chatting. We were on a lunch break. We were having a smoke and stuff, and we came across some footage and some whispers, and some friends and stuff were reaching out to us saying, "Hey, there's this thing happening. There's this thing happening. You need to open your ears and open your eyes and be prepared." And we found out it was the convoy. We found out everything that was happening. So I went and took some vacation time. And I was like, I'm going to go to Ottawa. I'm going to see what this whole thing's about. And I'm going to help fight against the mandates and against the masks because what really broke my heart and made me go was my daughter. She was 5 years old right before the convoy started. And she looked at me and she said, "Daddy, every single day you tell me I have a beautiful smile, but I always have to cover it with this mask. Why?" And it broke my heart. So I ripped her mask, like not violently, but I like ripped her mask off her face. And I told her, "Baby girl, you never have to wear this ever again. I'm never going to make you wear this ever again. It's damaging you. I don't know why we're even doing this. I don't know why your mother is making you wear this." And so I stopped that. And it just, from there, something just clicked in my head. And I just had to go. So I
Right.
was like, I'm going to see what it's all about. I'm going to go do some snowboarding in Mont Tremblant in Quebec there. And I was like, let's go. We were there for the first weekend. Everything was amazing. Got greeted with nothing but hugs and love and like cards. Thank you, truckers. Thank you, everybody, for coming. Like it was the best experience. Like the first hour that I was there.
Okay, so when you say that first weekend, are you talking about like right now? Because this would be like Friday night then.
Oh yeah, right now
Right
we
now.
were pulling in, and I was already parked and I was waiting. We were going to rent a motel, but we didn't know what was going on. And we were like, you know, like, are we going to get towed? What's going to happen? It was only the first day. We didn't really know. So we all just decided to stay in our cars and occupy the roads. And it just kind of went off from there. We didn't end up getting a motel. We ended up spending the weekend in the cars. We wandered around. We ended up running into block parties like everywhere. So we're like, yo, all right, so we're going to have a couple drinks. We're going to dance. We're going to listen to some music. We're going to wave some flags. We're going to get some hugs, get some hellos, get some F Trudeau's in there, you know, like, let's go. Let's go Canada.
All right. All right. So I think what we'll do now is maybe we'll just break away and I'm going to show, because I have some videos of when I first pulled in. It was today. It was earlier on today in the bubble bus. I've just got a couple of short clips. I'm going to run through them now. So let's just see what we got here.
Oh boy, ladies and gentlemen, guess what? We're downtown Ottawa, buddy. That's the Parliament buildings.
In 350 meters.
This is going where it needs to go in order to get set up here. We are heading down to Confederation Park. We're calling it Ground Below Zero. Yeah, we're going to be set up and we're going to get things going. I'm going to check in here once we get going because there's things going on, buddy. Things going on.
All right. So that was earlier on today, 2 years ago, us driving in the bubble bus. And we parked it at Confederation Park. I don't know if you know where that is.
Yeah.
Down below the bridge. And this was the second time we'd been back in a month because we had previously been there for the Bear Hug 1.0. I don't know if you know about that, but regardless, we talked about it last night. The idea is that we went back down to Confederation Park and we parked it there. And you guys came in that same day and you were there that night and you saw the same things we saw.
So we took our time that day. Everybody took their time that day. There was a couple late stops that day because there was a certain time everybody wanted to get in there. We wanted to kind of sneak in, right? Yeah. So and we made it happen. Every day we were getting trucks in. Every day we were getting cars in. Every day we were running back and forth up and down our blocks, moving vehicles, moving the cement boulders, like with the flowers in them and stuff on the sidewalks, so we can radio ahead. Bring the trucks by. The cops are looking the other way right now. Hurry up. Come on. Bring them through, guys. Bring them through. Let's go. Hurry. You know, so it was wonderful, man. And like, I have to say,
you know, it's interesting you say that. Okay. I was just reviewing some footage today, and it turns out that Freedom George, you know, George Billings.
Yeah.
You know him. I was speaking with him today. It turned out that he actually, they hit him with a whole bunch of charges, but he pled guilty for this one, which was assisting mischief or something like that. What you just said, getting on the phone and telling telling everybody, hey man, don't go this way because the cops are here. Evidently, that is a chargeable offense. I had no idea.
Wow. I didn't even know that.
You know, you tell other people what's going on and all of a sudden it's illegal. Like,
that's crazy.
How does that work, right? But anyway, no, continue. I'm sorry.
But yeah, no, we were bringing trucks in. We're, you know, like we said, the cops, they got their backs to us. Hurry up, come on through. It was exciting. It was nerve wracking. There was some points we almost did get caught, but they couldn't get to us in time. We already had the trucks in and all the barricades back up. People were parking sideways on angles, forwards, backwards, like any way you could park, people were parked. I ended up, by the end of that weekend, so I went there. I was there for the weekend. All that happened. I was only planning to stay for the weekend. I was going to go to Mont Tremblant snowboarding, like I said, but we were halfway there and they said, oh, but you need your Vax pass if you pay now, you can't get your money back. You can't stay in the cabins. You can't even ride the outside gondolas by yourself without a vaccination pass, a mask, this and that. So I'm like, I'm starting to get pissed off. Like, I'm getting mad. I'm not an angry person, and I'm getting mad. Okay, that's when my buddy looked at me. He's like, nope. Grabbed my phone out of my hand, hung up the phone. We friggin' got off the next exit on the highway, turned around, went right back to Ottawa. Everyone recognized me from being there for the weekend. They let me right back into my spot. I went right to the middle of the intersection, and I stayed there 3 weeks, man. 3 weeks. I slept in my car, and I held that line. I filmed everything that I could. I didn't start filming until February, just like the first week into February there, but because I wasn't thinking about it. It wasn't on my mind. The experience, the people, the genuine love, where do you ever get that? Where do you find that in this world? You just don't. This kind of thing, it just does not happen.
It's amazing how spontaneous it was. It was amazing.
It was so spontaneous. Like,
yeah.
I don't think we could ever recreate that if we tried.
Here was I'm going to show you a short clip of something that that I saw during the day just before you arrived. This is a clip. I looked up in the sky.
Look, there's an airplane up in the sky.
Hold on. Oh my God, nice look, Jimmy.
Right?
I don't know if the clip's going to play. No, I think I killed the machine, man. I think I killed the machine.
No doubt.
Yeah. Anyway, it was a clip with a banner up in the sky saying "Mandate Freedom" going right over Ottawa, and that was a clip that happened. There you go. Oh, I didn't even know. Did you see it?
I didn't.
Look, there's an airplane up in the sky.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
There it is. Mandate freedom, buddy!
Mandate freedom. I love it. I didn't get to see it in person, but my buddy showed me a clip. It was one of the most beautiful things that started my day.
It was amazing. I just looked up and I was like, man, get the hell out of here. It's not something you see every day, right?
Right? No, I agree.
So you say you were there for 3 weeks and you were sleeping in your car, man. I mean, it was -20, -30. It was how did this work? Tell me how this functioned. How did you go to the washroom? How did you? I know that they closed down all the restaurants. They closed down, the liquor store. All this. How did you function?
So our coldest day was actually -45, ladies and gentlemen. We got the recording for that. So I was sleeping in a 2015 Chevy Cruze, with a busted window at that, because my second day there, I think, I went to roll my window down and it was so frozen that it just dropped inside my door.
Oh, no.
So there was heat loss there. I was wearing like 3 pairs of jogging pants, a pair of snow pants. I was wearing like 4 hoodies plus a big winter jacket, a toque. I was wearing big boots. I was wearing like 4 pairs of socks. But so I was on, do you know where the famous pizza corner was on Queen and Lion there?
Yeah.
Okay, so that was my corner. We were right out front of the Delta Hotel, and we had the Hilton right behind us there. So I got to know a couple of the security guards at the Hilton, and they loved what we were doing. So he let me go and wash up in the bathrooms, and like in the public bathroom downstairs. I got to wash up and go to the bathroom and do my thing. There was a Timmy's on that street, on Queen Street there. They stayed open the whole time. Everybody, including myself from the convoy, we would tip them really well. We helped them clean and mop and sweep their floors because they were so flooded with people they couldn't keep up. We cleaned their bathrooms for them. Like, we all helped each other. They gave some free coffee and stuff to some people. Like, it was very genuine. It was very amazing. People, we all came together. We would pool money together, rent hotel rooms so that people could shower, so people could sleep, get out of their vehicles. I myself took advantage of one of the hotel rooms I rented, and I definitely slept for one good night. But for the most part, it was record all day and then do a little bit of security at night, because we had people egging our trucks and our cars. And so, and that started right away. Like, that was a right away thing. So right away you had people handing out CB radios, wireless handhelds, like anything just to be able to communicate with each other, because we had to let each other know, like, hey, you know, there's a weird looking person that looks like they're trying to cause a fussle or hassle or whatever, right? So yeah, we had radios.
That was
And
part of why I started filming too, because the ruckuses that were happening late at night, we wanted to go kind of to the outskirts where there wasn't a lot of people, just to kind of catch any of the nefarious behavior that was happening. And you know, it was trippy times. I mean, like it makes you wonder, with all of the peaceful intentions and generosity and great feels. What do you think? Why do you think this element of I need to attack it comes out? Like, why does that happen?
Honestly, I don't know if I have an answer for that, because there's so much going on in this world. I don't even know what makes people think anymore. You know, like, I mean, no offense to that, to anybody.
Oh,
I know there's a lot of good people in this world, but there's just so much bad happening, and there's so much that we're not watching and we're not paying attention to. And you just look at your everyday people, and I honestly, Jim, I don't think I can tell you that I have an answer for that one.
Yeah, that's okay, but you know what? I think that the wisest of us would probably agree with you that if there are answers, they're not. There's certainly not one size fits all. And
no,
you know, and my hope in doing this particular segment here and this ongoing series is to engage people in a time where people were helping one another. You know, we're out of spontaneity. They were just, look, people don't understand that. I want people to fully feel what it was like to be immersed in an environment where it was uncomfortable. You were with strangers, but you never felt more at home in your life.
Amen.
I mean, just unreal. I mean, and so hopefully we're gonna get, you know, firsthand accounts of all these things. So you were there for 3 weeks. How about you talk to us maybe about a couple of things that happened that maybe surprised you, one way or the other, something that came out of left field for you?
Honestly, a lot of the less fortunate people living on the streets, a lot of that actually inspired me and kind of surprised me. Where I'm from, back down southern Ontario, there's a lot of negativity, there's a lot of violence, there's a lot of pushing people around, taking advantage of others. So when I seen the love and the giving and the kindness, I had homeless people that were allowing me to interview them, okay, telling me that they've never been so fat feeling. Literally, that was their description. I've never felt so fat, I've never felt so warm, I've never felt so clean, I've never felt so loved. Like, these are the words that are coming out of these people's mouths, and I'm like speechless, and I don't even know what to say, because like I said, I'm used to seeing the complete opposite of all of this, right? So the spontaneity there, I think that's what shocked me the most, because I didn't realize how many people could actually come together and be so free, loving, inspiring, and just open with one another.
Dude, I'm okay. So I guess now we're gonna have to play another segment here, because it was like this all over the place. Okay, and this is just one. We'll go through this for a little bit, and we'll sit back and watch, and we'll let you see. Now, this was on this day, right around this time, downtown Ottawa, on the first official day of the convoy, I guess.
Oh, well, I'm not alone, baby. You're not alone anymore. You're not alone anymore. Yeah. Damn, are you kidding me? Yep.
You know, they talked about this phantom honking as being an affliction that people dealt with afterwards. They heard honking even when it wasn't there. I did, but it was only in my best room. right. So that's just a little bit of a feel of what it was like right now. Back then, everybody landing, and this wasn't even when the most of the people had shown up. This is just they started coming in.
Man, I was there. I experienced it, and just watching that video right now is giving me goosebumps, man. Oh, I want to be there again. I want to recreate that. Not even recreate it. I wish I had a time machine so I could just go back over and over and over and over. I don't think I would ever get sick of it.
No, there's a lot of people that feel the same. Unfortunately, I think that what's happened though is that this has sometimes put people in a position whereby they're longing for something that's gone by instead of looking forward to the things that are coming. You know, and people say, is there going to be another convoy? Well, there'll be other convoys. I'm sure there's convoys happening right now down in Texas, right? Hundreds of thousands evidently down in Texas doing convoys, and in the Netherlands and Germany, and you know.
Right. I can't say it's factual 100%, but I've been hearing rumors that the Americans are getting together about 700,000 trucks to go down to the Mexico border.
This is Roy Allen from Peterburgers. He's down in the States right now, and he's all up on that. Last night when we were live on this particular stream, he had sent over links to the all of the trucks that are heading down to the Texas border. I guess what happened, and I'm not overly familiar, but I'm familiar enough that I read it last night, that the Supreme Court made some kind of ruling that made it easy for the people to continue to come through the border. And some of the Americans went, well, I don't think this is good for our country, so we're going to go fix that and plug holes in the border with their bodies. I mean, basically stop people from coming in. Interesting stuff, man, I'll tell you.
Oh, it is. It's amazing. It's like I keep like followers, viewers, friends, family, even foes have messaged me from all around the world telling me that, hey, you Canadians, you guys lit a spark. Now it's time for the world. It's our job to fan those flames. We must keep the light alive.
You know,
and I have to say, I love that saying.
I am encouraged. When I think about the convoy, and you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and play some of this in the background here while we're doing this. When I look at the convoy, and I think of all of the acts of generosity that occurred.
Nice, thank you.
It makes me think that those acts of generosity came from the individuals involved. Mm-hmm. So it wasn't just necessarily the Freedom Convoy. Well, it was that enabled it, but it was individuals who gave of themselves out of generosity, and that's something that doesn't have to end.
No, exactly. It was a peaceful event. It was a peaceful gathering, you know. Something that you don't see every day. Like when you look back at riots and protests and stuff like this, it's like flash and gas bombs and people smashing cars and windows to get into stores, and you know, the whole city's like on fire now. And when you look at Canada, we protest, we stand there like this, holding a flag in our hand on a hockey stick, going, I love you, I want to hug you, you know.
For the Leafs winning the cup, but no.
Sorry about that. I couldn't help but reflect, and we will get to the videos as we go. I mean, I'm getting better at this every time I'm doing it, but I can't wait to pull up some of the videos of everybody shoveling the driveway, shoveling the streets, and picking up the garbage after themselves, and doing all these things that municipal workers would have normally done, but doing it for free and with big smiles on their faces.
Right. Everybody worked together. You would literally see crowds of 100 people walking with shovels just to go and shovel the roads together.
Like big snow plows, and then they'd all play hockey. And
right.
Yeah. Here we go. I wonder if I've caught you in some of these videos, brother.
Honestly, I would not be surprised. Because I think that, where is that? That is Kent Street, is it not?
We are right now, let's just see.
Yeah, that's no,
Dude,
that's
got a
10th
snowmobile in the
Queen.
back of the truck there. Looks like they're ready for all kinds of weather. There's mobs of people going up and down the street in groups of 5, 10, 20, all kinds.
Oh yeah, everybody was everywhere.
People in their RVs, all the big vehicles.
See, that was the thing that kind of surprised me too.
And this is the night before. It's tomorrow when the truckers land. This is the night before.
So at that time, I thought it was the night before. It was actually when they were trickling in. But the next day is when they landed on mass. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I pulled up a couple of bits of footage here today that I think we're going to share. I'm going to get into a different thing here. I'm going to do this and share screen and share screen. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to show you, we're going to go off to the entire screen. And now we're going to go over to the video that you'd sent over. Can you give us a little bit of context of what we're looking at here?
So that is the video that I took there is the event in New Liskard. We all met up there and we had a big rally there. I can't tell you 100% what the title of the whole event was there, but
when was it?
It was after Rolling Thunder.
Okay, so New Liskard sometime after March 2022. So let's just have a look.
Oh, this one. This video. This video was actually yesterday.
This is downtown. This is the regulars. As soon as I saw
this
that
video was taken yesterday.
Okay. Oh, this is when they got in all the trouble with the guy on the bicycle.
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
Only penis and vaginas. Freedom.
Only penis and vaginas. Yeah, that's all of the regulars, the Wellington Street regulars.
Yeah. So it was actually awesome. We had a lot of people come out yesterday. Not as many as we could have had, but it was all the original people that have been there since the very first day. So
damn, dude, what a thing. So let's just figure out where we are here. I want to get you over to we're gonna
give me 1 second here.
Do your thing, brother. Do your thing. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, now we're going to go over to footage here. Now this was from Ottawalks, okay? Ottawalks was all over the convoy. If you didn't notice, we're gonna show you some different utensils or little tools that we're using in order to figure out when our timestamps are and the videos happened and all that. But Ottawalks was one of the very first on the scenes, and this is video.
He's a dear friend of mine.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was one of the first people there. He does walking videos of Ottawa originally before the convoy, and he just happened to be out walking around and bam, everybody came to Ottawa.
All right. Well, he's actually gonna be on the show tomorrow. He's gonna be one of my co-hosts tomorrow. But I'm gonna just go on and just show you a little bit of his footage.
Went down for some reason, not too sure why. Battery's still good though for a bit.
So you can see they're just pulling in now. We don't have the boom truck up, no stage, no nothing. Oh, they're still following the lights.
Yeah, I know. Live stream just dropped like that out of nowhere. I'm here for you guys. Don't worry.
I don't know if it's just my end, but I can't seem to see the video. Not everybody else.
Okay,
yeah, we got chat. Angel says can't see anything.
Can't see anything?
No.
Okay, second, I'm coming back. I'm coming back. How's that? Are we back?
I don't know about. I can't speak for chat, but I myself do not see anything yet.
Okay, give me a second, folks. I'm getting
We gotta
there.
start this back up from the beginning.
We're getting there. We're getting there. Un momento, un momento.
Kelly Wolf says no. Terry, no.
Yeah, I just have to restart it.
Got to restart.
I don't know. It's out of nowhere. The program just got cut. Yeah.
Okay, got to restart.
Yeah,
the
using
program.
Prism.
Well, right now we're on StreamYard.
So it's but it's just you can broadcast in 1080p. Yeah.
Okay, folks, hang on just 1 second here.
Yeah, it's not. It doesn't seem to be wanting to come through there.
Okay, I wonder if I can start and restart, or whether or not everybody. I think I'd probably end up losing everybody if I ended up doing that. Does anybody? Hey, look, it's a community, and you guys can help me. We're on StreamYard. We've just went and shared the full screen. We're back into the presentation, but it doesn't look like we can see the presentation. Let's just see if we can do this. Does that work? Can you see anything now, folks?
Okay, there we go. We see that.
We do. Okay, well, it looks like we're back. Can you see each other? And you see me? Sorry, brother. Can you see me? And can I see you? I can see you.
Yeah.
All right, we're back. Yay! We did it! Okay, so it seems like we have a bit of a problem when we're sharing screens. But...
Yeah, we are in Ottawa, literally on the streets of Ottawa. They're shutting this city down, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this is mayhem in Ottawa, baby. Holy shit. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Dude, this is the thing. I've never seen. Look at this. You got a scoop, buddy.
I wish I started recording the first day.
You know, dude, I can't wait to have you back on in February, because I want to continue your footage. Let's share it. Let's
There's the boys.
Oh yeah, I have lots and lots.
Well, I think what we're going to do is we're going to just kind of like zip around and see different people's, opinions and how they see things. And I think that's kind of the way to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I think it's a great way to do it. Get everybody's story out there, get some footage out there, show the memories, everything that people have and haven't seen, the experiences, the good, the bad, the ugly,
What's talk to me about the ugly, because I mean, as much as we had a good time at the Freedom Convoy, there was definitely challenges. Talk to me about some of the challenges that you encountered.
Well, one of the days I was down, I watched the horse trampoline. Unfortunately, my phone had died and my power pack had died and my gimbal had died. So I literally had no way to get it on film, but a lot of people did. It was very as amazing as the Ottawa itself was, the ugly parts, watching women getting beaten by grown men with bats and getting shot, like Alexis from Rebel News. I was standing 2 feet from her and I watched her get shot in the kneecap with a canister of pepper spray. Me and Ottawax were streaming side by side. We were doing a co-stream. He was on one end, I was on the other. We started passing each other. The crowd started getting pushed. We both got pushed, knocked down. We were like pulling each other out of the crowd. And I got pepper sprayed. He got pepper sprayed too, but he had one of those like ski masks on, so he just got it over his face just in time. And yeah, man, it was crazy. I watched a child get hit by a grown police officer with his shield. there was times where my peace really did want to go out the window, but I had to hold back because we were setting an example. I didn't want to be the guy who ruined it for all of Canada, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, like, my number one rule in life is you protect women, you protect children, you protect your elderly. And
Right.
seeing that was heartbreaking, man. It was heartbreaking.
Yeah, for
There
sure.
was an older gentleman that got tackled. I think everybody's seen this video. You might even know what I'm talking about. He was in a black Dodge minivan, and he honked his horn one single little beep, and the cops literally tackled him to the ground.
That older guy, the little guy.
Yeah, the little older guy. Yes, him.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Like, it was just brutal and violent the way we got treated for standing in peace.
You know, I'm going to weigh in on that because I did see some of the things that you're talking about. I've definitely seen the videos of many of these different things. But as much as I did see those, I saw 10 times the amount of acts of kindness and generosity. They were both there. Make no mistake. I'm not gonna try to pretend that it was all just, love and roses. I mean, there were roses being thrown at the feet of the people who were moved back, move back, move
literally.
back. With their big sticks and their big guns and all their fancy, whatevers. But I mean, it's there's so many poignant moments, like just little things where oh my God, I'm gonna have to. I'll find one of the videos for tomorrow night. We'll do it tomorrow night. But all of the little notes that were on the trucks from kids and from families and people that saved up $5 and sent it in.
Honestly, as a father, I think the most meaningful experience for me was Valentine's Day. Girls and boys, my son and daughter's ages, walking up and giving me Valentine's cards, giving me a hug. I'm going to tell you right now, I spent all of Valentine's Day crying. And not in a bad way, ladies and gentlemen. It was for a very good reason. They were super happy tears, and I just couldn't stop. Like, a kid would hug me, hand me a chocolate rose, Valentine's card, whatever it was, it hit right here every single time.
Damn straight. Hey, now there's a message here, and I'd like to address this. I think we're putting up the screen here from Rob Hellfire. Rob Hellfire. After all this love, fast forward today, look at all the infighting and drama. So sad.
Oh no.
How do you feel about that?
What happened today?
I don't know.
Today 2 years ago, or today in Ottawa? Because
this person's talking about today. I'm gonna give him it because we are talking about then. We can fast forward to today as well. But I share this question. I mean, we experienced this. We were at the convoy. We know what it's like. We knew, we saw and experienced all that. And yet today, even though we all still have the same needs, and there's a lot of fighting. There's people that are, there's division. And why do you think this happens, man?
Honestly, me personally, my own opinion, and just my own opinion, I think this happens because we allow it to happen, because we let other people's beliefs control us. We let propaganda get into our heads. We've been so brainwashed from birth, from television, TV. Not many people really know any better. So, and when you're expressing opinions and beliefs, and whether you show facts in front of people's faces with links and whatever, if it's not what they believe, it's not the truth. Right? And that causes a lot of division too, I find. Politics, like our leaders jumping into our circles, everything down to one person hating you and giving you a finger on the side of the street. Everything that we've been experiencing has been causing a lot of division. And I've found since Ottawa, there has been a lot more division.
Mm-hmm. I love what you said about it we allowing it, because ain't that the truth?
It is. It's the sad truth.
You know, when we experience division, when we see somebody engaging in divisive behavior, we have to identify that as the enemy, not that individual as our enemy, but the division that's coming through them as an enemy to our objectives. We want to come together, we want to work together, we want to help each other.
Exactly.
So I couldn't agree with you more, man. I really do think it's up to us to allow or disallow and call people on things that are not working for us. Because, you know, why not? Why shouldn't we be working together?
Well, and
You
that's
know?
what I tell people all the time. Like me having my own platform, I know I make mistakes. I know there's sometimes I'm not always right. You know what I mean? And I tell people all the time, I say, if you know better than I do, and if you actually have the proof and the facts, and you can make me learn something today, I am willing to listen. I will shut up and I will give you the floor. Right? I'm willing to listen. I'm willing to have a peaceful debate about it. But what I am not willing to do is violently argue or, you know, cause a divisive dispute over something that we could have easily just had a peaceful conversation over.
Dude, you know, the idea of agreeing to disagree, what the hell ever happened to that? That don't sound like a bad idea as far as I'm concerned.
It doesn't sound like a bad idea. I mean, like what's a 10-minute conversation with somebody that might actually open your mind?
You know, that's what I'm saying, man. It's and I think if more people just tried to, if more people just kind of worked on themselves and started worrying about other people, I think they'd be doing a hell of a lot better.
Exactly.
All right, so let's just if the convoy restored faith to be truth, to believe, and energy, the energy do its best. Thank God for seatbelts. Holy crap, what the hell was that?
And an emergency horn.
Something just came up on my screen. It was very strange. My screen's doing very weird things. Okay, sorry about that, man. Here you go. This is my wife. My wife says, Shane Kerr, we were too, just disgusting.
When Candy got trampled.
Oh, gee.
Oh yeah. So Candy, yeah, that's the lady I was talking about getting trampled by the horses there.
Oh, right. Okay. The horse trampling lady is a friend, Candy. Right. We've spoken with Candy a few times. I'm not sure on what day that happened. I think it was probably mid-February, where we'll be revisiting that. I think we'll have her on if she'd like to kind of come on the show with us, maybe.
But Shane Carr just said he saw it too.
Shane Carr saw it, and you saw your video. Your camera was out, right?
Yeah, I didn't have my everything was dead. I was soaked. I was actually just getting ready to head back to my car to charge everything up, and then that happened. So I just turned around and I made sure I watched it so I could at least see it.
You know, if it makes you feel any better, I was literally 6 feet away. My buddy pushed his hand off the ass of the horse as it slipped, and I have probably the best footage of anyone. And it glitched for 2 seconds from when the horse came into the thing to when the horse came out of the screen. Conveniently, out of an hour-long friggin' live video, those 2 seconds glitched on me. And we'll go through it as we review the
glitched.
Yeah. Dude,
Jim, brother, I had a couple videos there that were priceless. Nobody had better footage. I can't find them. They're gone. Yeah. They're wiped away.
This is the one thing that I did that I believe was intelligent after the Freedom Convoy, and since then, anytime I was in any of these freedom-like situations, I was filming and then I was downloading the video. Once I went live, I download it and hold it offline so that just in case that happened, because I don't trust that any of this stuff is going to be around for too long.
No doubt. Sorry, I'm switching rooms 1 second.
It's all good, brother. So we've got I have a couple things lined up on another page, but I'm almost afraid to do this in case you guys can't see it again. But hang on, let's just we're gonna go to one more. We're gonna go to this clip here one more time. Yeah, this is the night out. We'll go through some of the comments. Time of my freaking knife, dude.
No, not really. I know what I just did.
Boy, it took a while to get here, didn't it? All right. Woo! There's my run. I gotta go chase him. I gotta go chase him.
Yeah, I'm gonna go chase him.
I want to go back in this video and show you something. I don't ever look at my own videos, so I don't get a chance to see my own face. But this was a night that was it's perfectly captured in one image of my face here. I'm driving down the street and I can't believe what I'm seeing. So I turn to my wife and I say, can you drive? Well, I'll just show you the clip. Okay.
I don't want to drive right now.
Okay, I'll drive.
You want to drive?
Yeah.
Did you see that look in my
Yeah.
face? I'm stunned. Like, I'm just stunned because I can't believe that this is actually happening, you know.
Oh, you were one of the most wild streamers there, man. I actually, next time you bring me up there, I'm gonna make sure that I have the clip of it. I have a video of me and you doing one of the marches. We were almost side by side, and there was that little pyramid thing you could go and stand up on Wellington Street there. It's like a grass hill, and it was all covered in ice and snow.
Ice.
Me and you both went tumbling down that hill.
That was you,
That was me, yeah.
dude. That video was hilarious. There was somebody, I would have went all the way from the top to the bottom, but some dude was hanging onto the railing, so I had to let go and go over it. I went flying.
Yeah, I was right there. I was sliding down the hill right with you, man. I couldn't stop.
If you have that video, man, you gotta pull that. You gotta pull that stuff. Did you have a video of that?
I do. I gotta find it, but I know I have a. I have a video I can clip out of that for sure.
Dig it up, man. Dig it up. We'll play it next week sometime. You know.
All you see is I'm up at the top there. I've got my camera. Everything's good. I start like pointing it downwards, and then I went to take a step and I started sliding, and I just could not get my footing back. And as I'm turning, I see you doing the same thing. I'm like, oh shit! Oh, there's bubbles! Oh my goodness, we're all going down. Friggin' Adam Nucci. There was a couple other streamers with us. We all of us. There was like 4 or 5 of us that went tumbling down that hill at the same time, man. And I'm pretty sure I got all of it. I know I got you on it for sure.
It was brilliant because we were all looking for the best shot, right? So we're trying to get up as high as we possibly can so that everybody can see the thing. And it was all slick as anything. So,
well, because there was so many people in front and side to side, you'd be in front of them, and you couldn't see the second or third row of people. So I'm like, I got to get higher. I need to get every face. Everybody needs to get on these cameras. Let's go.
Damn, man. It was so impromptu. I can't believe how much data I ripped through. Like, I mean, I was every day I was trying to add another 5 gigs to my plan or something because it was just like.
So my highest data bill from Ottawa in 1.5 weeks of streaming was $3,300 and some odd dollars.
Holy crap, dude!
Yeah,
really?
That was with Rogers.
Did you have to pay that?
No, I tried to. So like I had lots of money when I went to Ottawa. I tried to pay it, but they told me that I can't get more data till my anniversary date, no matter if I pay my bill or not, because I had used every single gig of the maximum amount of data you could possibly get from them. And so I was like, well, if you don't want my money, I'll take my money elsewhere. So I instantly walked to the nearest phone store, grabbed a new card and shoved it in my phone and went live.
Oh my God. So, I mean, I did what I had to do in order to continue filming too. What was it that like, did you think you were going to make money off of this or something? Like, why were you doing it? Why were you filming?
I was doing it for the people. Honestly, I didn't care if I had one person watching my video. I didn't care about money. I had money. I spent my entire life savings I was going to buy a house with on Ottawa and traveling Canada with the convoy. Money was not an issue for me. The reason I was recording is because, like I said, if I had one person watching, that's one more person that is aware of what's going on in this corrupted world, corrupted Canada, and the way that we're being treated for just trying to simply stand up for our rights and freedoms. So I was just wanting to document it, to just for a piece of history, so that it's there. People can watch it. You know, you see the truth. It's live in front of your face. You can't dox that. You can't edit that. You know, that's live. It happened right there. You know what I mean? So that's why I did it. My Ottawax is actually the one who got my channel going and helped me get out there. So, you know, Mike's a really good buddy of mine. We were supposed to meet up this weekend because yesterday was actually my birthday. But we never actually got together.
birthday,
So
brother.
Ottawa was literally my birthday present.
All right, all right, all right. Yeah, you went to Ottawa just this past weekend.
Yeah, I'm actually in Ottawa right now. I'm 25 minutes outside in Nepean.
Ah, no way.
Yeah.
Now, did you get a chance to go up to Castleman while you were out there?
I have not, and unfortunately I do not think I'll be able to make it. But I did make it to the hill yesterday. I got some footage. I wasn't able to go live. Even where I am right now, I have to use Wi-Fi. When I'm in Ottawa, I cannot so much as make a phone call or send a text message. I can't go live. I can't use my data. I had people, Daisy Media and my friend Crystal, I'm jumping off of their hotspots on each end of the March just so I can keep a live going, and it's like getting sketchy. I have to take the video down because it's too sketchy and choppy, but it was crazy. I couldn't go live. I couldn't do anything. I was pretty upset. They have cell phone jammers everywhere. I actually have a clip showing a cell phone jammer at the top of a building. So people who do not know what they look like, they're on a skinny pole, and it's just a little round thing that almost looks like a, I don't know, microphone or a little speaker at the top of this pole. That is a cell phone jammer. They're on all the buildings all over Ottawa.
No way.
Yeah. I have a clip showing one. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, that is what you call a cell phone jammer right there, and they are everywhere.
So, what do you think? Give me your kind of opinion as to what's going on in the world. There's a lot of conspiracy theories about a lot of different things. What do you think the most important thing is for people to clue into these days, as far as what's the most important thing they should be focusing on?
Honestly, I think people should be supporting Melissa's petition against Trudeau. We've had the most signatures on that for any petition ever served against any prime minister in the history of all humankind ever. There's been over 300,000 signatures and stuff, and she's going to be on Parliament Wednesday speaking about it, and she's going to be answering questions afterwards. The Emergencies Act got deemed illegal, so I think we should also be pushing that out, because if we don't, nothing is going to ever come of it. You know, these are the kinds of things we should push, because if we want Trudeau out of office and we really want our Canada to be great again and we want change, we have to push these things out, because if we don't, we're going to look like we're just layovers. We just don't care. Pushovers, you know what I mean? Like, and we don't want that, right? You don't want that. I don't want that. You know, I'm sure your wife and family and my family, you know, nobody wants that. So I think we need to push these things out more so that we can actually make Canada great again.
Yeah, man. So do you think it's going to help if we get the current prime minister out and a new one in? Do you think that's actually going to help things?
I mean, there's another one. I don't want to lose everybody's love and affection here by saying this, but not if we get someone like Pierre in. I don't think he's for the people. This is my own opinion, nobody else's. I'm speaking for myself. I think that, so a lot of people tell me, this is one that I got. I said I wasn't going to vote because I do not believe in the political system. I do not believe in the voting system because it's all rigged. And somebody messaged me and they said, well, why don't you at least vote for the lesser of two evils?
I've heard that one before.
All I could think in my head, my only reply was, did you think about that before you said that? Right? So I'm like thinking in my head, like, what do we really do to actually make a change? Well, I know it's a long leap and I know there's a lot of whatever, but if we can stop our division, we could. I know, again, it's a long, far-fetched leap, but it's possible with the people that we have in the movement. All we need is 500,000 people and we can have our own community set up vote against bills. We can be out of certain political categories. You know, there's certain things about growing your own community that benefits you because you can actually have a say. You actually get a say in the country's problems, the meetings, everything like that, because you are your own community. You are your own like state, province, whatever it is, right?
I'd be interested in finding out the terminology behind that, because I understand the idea of growing community. I also understand there's quite a few initiatives that are citizen initiatives whereby they are setting up their own boards and they're setting up their own people that are going to vote one of them in to represent the group of them, and then hopefully operate as independents in municipal governance. And I've heard a lot of these different stories as to how this might happen, but I'd really like to know more fully as to what that looks like.
Oh, me as well. Like I said, I can't speak too much on it because I don't know the full scope of it, but I am still looking into it. But I've heard a lot about how this could happen and how we could actually do a change on doing these kinds of things, right? Make a real change, right? So I'm still doing my research. I'm still finding things out. But for the most part, I think our first step is getting Trudeau out of office. That would definitely be our first step. As to where to go from there, I think we need to come together as a country, as one people, and figure that out together.
Yeah, if I have anything to do with it, we're at least going to be on the same page.
Yeah.
You know, we have too much power as individuals. I really ought to pull up another video now. I'm thinking about.
Well, while you do that, I'm gonna run to the other room there. I was gonna see. Do you mind if I jump off for 2 seconds? I really have to pee.
If you don't want to bring everybody with you, you should probably do that off camera.
Yeah. Okay, I will be back in 1 minute, guys. I'll be right back.
All right. Okay, ladies. In the meantime, we're going to give you a little taste of some of the things that are coming up in the future. We're going to give you a little piece here.
Take those cans off of that truck. Is that your property? It is now. So you have the right to take gas cans off of a trucker's truck. Is that correct? It is correct. According to what? Aiding and abetting criminal? A criminal offense. So now when you have gas cans on your truck, it's a criminal offense.
Yeah, why? Why is empty gas cans a criminal offense, guys?
Yeah, we're back. We're back.
We're not doing nothing
Way
wrong.
far back. You know, although when people steal things from others, I generally like to get involved, to be quite honest. So you steal gas cans off somebody's truck, according to some new law, aiding and abetting.
It's not a new law. You guys don't even know the law, guys. Aiding and abetting criminal offense.
Oh wow! So police, how?
I start getting a little frustrated here. I don't even know if this is going to allow. It must feel my tension and decide that it's not going to continue to play.
How the hell do you explain to your families? How do
Sorry, folks, it's not necessarily cooperating. Let's have a look.
you explain to your families that you're taking fuel off the trucks of the truckers that are fighting for the freedoms of Canadians?
Of your kids, your children, guys.
How do you explain it? Anybody?
You guys like hiding behind masks or what?
Oh no, that's
What are you
okay.
hiding?
They have a job to do. They're keeping us safe, right?
Yes, you're keeping
Yeah,
us
I know.
Thank
It's
you
all
for
for our
keeping us safe.
safety, and you're keeping us safe. Thank you for stealing that trucker's gas cans to keep us all safe. Really appreciate that, guys. Wonderful.
Why is it just this?
Just beautiful. Kingston Police. Kingston Police are doing this.
He's doing this, doing all to grab it.
This guy's name's Trudeau.
I know. I seen that
That's
earlier.
kind of cool. That actually doesn't matter. Because are the patches, are they sewn in or are they Velcroed in? Sewn in. They're sewn in. Okay, well that seems legitimate. That seems legitimate.
Not just corporation. When will you realize that?
Can't even believe it. I can't even believe it. Seriously? These guys just took 2 gas cans off of a trucker's truck, saying it's illegal because they're aiding and abetting criminal behavior or something. Kingston Police here in Ottawa. Honestly, taking gas cans from the truckers. How y'all feeling about that? Taking gas cans from the back of a truck. Feeling okay about that? Do you like that the truckers are sticking up for the freedoms of Canadians? You're just gonna keep the stare face, right?
Gangsters with badges, that's what I called them.
I'll tell you, watch this lady here. Watch this young one, and watch her. She's on the verge of tears. I'm gonna see if I can look.
That's
This
cute.
young-
You know, hi, how are you? My name's Jim Kerr, and I give a shit about Canadians. How do you feel? Hi, my name's Jim Kerr, and I care about human beings, especially ones that are trying to keep themselves warm in a truck while fighting for the freedoms of Canadians. How you feel?
She paused.
Why do you do what you do? It's just your job, right? Just keeping people safe. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. And there you go. And there you go.
You can tell which one's really
Big gang of
enjoyed.
thugs taking fuel from the truckers right off their trucks while they're not there. Big gang of thugs.
That's what they're doing while we're sleeping.
Exactly.
Big gang of thugs.
They're doing it while
You
we're
can tell
sleeping.
which one enjoyed. Which
Just
ones
took the
enjoyed
gas
doing
cans
it,
off
which
of that
ones
truck. I
didn't.
watched it with my own eyes.
Yeah. This was one of the times I got more heated than the rest of the times. I'm just like, come on, guys. I mean, this is absolutely ridiculous. But and we'll find the footage as we go on. But we're gonna watch the how ingenious people were when they found new ways to be able to bring new gas cans in, and they got creative.
Oh yeah.
How to
Oh
hide
yeah,
them.
there was this one time, man. They tried to I don't know if you know Shorty Freedom. She's okay. So she her car ran out of gas there, and I asked her, "Do you want some gas?" And everybody was super scared to walk around with gas cans. So what I did is I just turned on a live, and I looked at everybody on my block, and I said, "I'm gonna go fill up that car. When I start walking, can people start huddling around me in a circle?" Everybody showed up. Everybody huddled around me in a circle. We all walked to Shorty's car. We huddled around it as if we were smoking one, and having some good old Canadian conversation. I was filling up her car. We walked back. Nobody seen nothing.
My gosh. Yeah, it was it was incredible how ingenious people got. And we're going to investigate all of this throughout the coming time. So, Kotab, I am so appreciative that you came on tonight. I'm really glad. Is there anything you want to leave people with? Your impressions of the convoy, what you're up to now, how people might be able to get a hold of you?
So I'm going to try to get back into doing a little more boots on the ground work with interviews. I want to start helping the less fortunate more, stuff like that. I want to give people a reason to want to have a conversation with me about this kind of thing, right? So that is what I'm going to be working on. Chris, my partner there on Maple Blazed, we're going to be doing some maple Canadian content on that channel. We're going to be doing boiling maple syrup, making maple recipe food, anything that you can think of. We'll pretty much be doing it Canadian style. And then we have another secret that we're coming out with soon, and it's going to be the best one yet. We're not telling anybody kind of what we're doing yet. We're just going to kind of come out with it. And all I'm going to say is you're going to laugh your socks off every single time we post on where we're going to be doing it.
Okay, but you got to give them something. Give the audience something so that they can go somewhere and see you now, or be able to, Like, is there any? Is there a group or a page or a? A website?
Well, you
or
can
anything?
follow me on Facebook. I post every single day there. I've been posting all the Freedom clips, everything that I do there. Kotab, Kotab, 2 times. In the Facebook search, I'll pop right up. It'll show you that I have just about 2,000 followers there. I post every single day there. I have my main channel, which is my political convoy channel, Kotab123, Kotab 123. I am on a strike right now, 2 of them actually. So I got a 14. Yeah, so Chris and I did a convoy North Bay to Sudbury a week or 2 ago, and so a week ago I got a strike for that. Medical misinformation. So if you would like to go and check out some of my footage there, if you can't find a lot of my content, well, thank you, YouTube, for deeming my strikes, my 3 demonetizations, my 9 strikes, and my missing content. Thank you very much. But other than that, you can find me there. You can find us on Maple Blaze Productions. You can find Chris Primo on Facebook. We both we have it. We're a pretty good team. We are a partnership. We do lives. We don't always do political. Sometimes we have like a nice, funny, get to know people, laugh around, joke around, stuff like that. So we do.
I see it. You guys are like hoot, man.
Yeah,
I didn't know what it was. It just looked like so much fun. I'm just like,
Right. So every Wednesday we do a Canadian style live stream. We've done that religiously for 2 years. That's kind of where everybody likes to go and hang out. Nice calm chat there. Everybody gets along. We all get to know each other. We pass stories back and forth, stuff like that. So it's a great time if y'all guys want to come and check it out. And yeah, other than that,
buddy,
we're kind of everywhere fighting for freedom and trying to be the best Canadian citizens that we can in the unfortunate times that we're living in.
Well, my man, I'd like to, I don't know if you can see the space that I'm in right now. This is like the Church of Bubbles. Here, let me just pick this up, kind of show you around a little bit. This is the Church of Bubbles room where we do the Church of Bubbles stuff. And I don't know. Pretty bad camera work, eh? Sorry, man. But I'd like to invite you out. I'm going to have some people out as we're doing these things. I'm going to have some people out to maybe come on live here with me. We've got the setup where we've got like the microphones and the headsets and all the things. And we're going to go live every night, 7 o'clock until the convoy ended, which is February 22nd. And it'd be great to see you up here at Blackstock at some point, brother.
Yes, I would love that very much. We'll definitely keep in touch. You got my messenger there. I'll send you my cell phone number as well so you can get a hold of me if I ever don't answer on Messenger. Yeah, I mean, I'm 100% willing and would love to come and help you out and get some stories and some footage and some good clips and have some laughs while we do it. And, you know, just have a great old time and get the word out there.
We're going to do it, buddy. And the more we get together, the more things come together.
Exactly. Amen.
All right, brother. Thanks so much for being with us tonight. You can find Kotab here on Facebook, and you can find this on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, all the things, Instagram. And thanks for joining us all here this evening. I appreciate that very much, Kotab.
No worries. Thank you for having me.
Well, sorry.
Like, share. Oh, sorry. I was going to say, everybody, make sure you like, share, and subscribe for Jim here. Get it out there, everybody. Let's help push this out there. And peace, love, and freedom. Stay united and keep the light shining bright. Love you all.
Love you, man. Thank you very much. What a great guy. He came on the last minute here to help us out tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, we have all kinds of guest speakers lined up for the next few days, actually. The first 2, we were just kind of winging it, but we have a schedule for the next almost week of speakers, many names that you know of and many names that you might not know of, but you'll really be glad you did once you find out what their stories are, where they're coming from, and where they're going. So I want to thank you so much for coming tonight. Thank you. And if you're looking at the replay, thank you for doing that in the future. My past is your present, and your present is my future. And the gift is the present. You are my gift. Goodbye. See you later. Church of Bubbles loves you. And I love her. I don't know where she went, though. Thank you. Bye-bye.